one team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. The Dome, home to the Orange and Syracuse University. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Entering play call screen.
The Wolverines will put total leather and we'll get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere.
And I think what makes them really unique too, Dave, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible. Just let him go to work.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Grabbed over the middle. It's sharp. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Got it in the middle. It's Brock.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Swings it out to his running back. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
It's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
On the run, it's Darnold. And he's swallowed up in the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run. And they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
And I would just hate to be in the shoes of these defenders trying to tackle this running back because, of course, you're so afraid of this guy shaking you and using his elite speed to make you look bad on a highlight film somewhere, but you forget that.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The head coach has to be happy with that.
Buys just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Michigan's offense will go to work for the first time today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense.
There he goes. Picks up the first down, still moving. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A run for the quarterback. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Entering play call, coach
suggestions,
area categories, you have 15 options,
I need an athlete, I need a little bit of mobility, just
entering
takes
play
too
call,
much of the
you have
defense.
5 options,
QB runs it for
left to
6.
selected.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are. And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Pressure coming. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be fourth down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
Michigan 7, Syracuse 3.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter.
Entering play call, coach suggestions,
Syracuse will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
And jet touch pass.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just...
Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The Wolverines are on the move. On the move. Running into the open space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and force a tackle for a loss.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first.
He's going for the goal line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one.
Entering plate formation. Gun. Wings. Norm. RPO. X. Algo. X dagger.
And the Wolverines will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Power football with the run. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
And H. The Y off. Outside zone. RPO bubble wide dot.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown,
Entering
Michigan.
play call. Coach suggestions.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
You have 15 options.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Syracuse, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this run. If you're down in the game, there's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Holding. Defense.
Defender got caught, a little handsy with that jersey, and it'll cost him.
Cover 4 pawns.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To the air on 1st down. Keeps the play going. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Love the job by the defense containing the QB, staying in their rush lanes. Even if the 1st and 2nd guy miss, making sure he stays inside the pocket, and inevitably they're able to get the sack.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Valentine. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Snagged in the middle, it's Sharp. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back to the 43. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
Categories, you have 12 options. Mid-blitz 0 is selected.
Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Oh, they're after him. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Entering play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Drive. Levels.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Taylor wants to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. Caught on the outside, it's Davidson. Run out of bounds, they'll spot him at the 24.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
Quick spin on the run. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Entering.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Levels.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the run. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown Wolverines! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Coach suggestions.
No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Temperature, cover 6, Willie.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Motion from the wideout. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Cover 6, Willie.
Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They're going to run it to the right. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Over.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Give to the back. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Slithers into space. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Touchdown, Michigan! And the stomping has commenced. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. NC State is just getting blown off the field today. This has been a gong show since the opening kick. How does something like this happen? They're trailing by 14 to Virginia. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Phyllis?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Out of the backfield, he's open. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31.
Cover 6.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Wants to throw. It's Hussein. Got it in the middle. It's Brock. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So here comes the Michigan offense. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really
breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After that last completion, it's second down. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Wolverines come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It falls incomplete and will change into the field to get things started back up. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one.
Play call. Formation. You off trick step. Curl comp. Arc. Slants. Or fake screen wheel. Double cross.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop.
Spread.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Michigan stole their winged helmets and possibly their fight song from Princeton, but they are giving an Ivy League level education in defense today.
Yeah, and stealing their hearts, just ripping them out, not giving them anywhere to go, no life. This offense has no answers because Michigan's out there just destroying them, giving them a education.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
And the Heat gets...
Entering paused screen, you have 10 options. Resume is selected.
They knock him down back at the 45.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second, because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. The least amount of hits as possible, because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Here we go. Division. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Caught over the middle. It's blocked. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
Well, this offense is giving a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity, because 1st and 2nd down was ugly, but they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable 4th down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
Trying to keep this drive alive. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Pretty good job of running to get to there to the 32.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it. It'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Off the play fake. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the big fella. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Now on 3rd down after that run. Taylor wants to throw it. Going to try to get it himself. There he goes. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another 1st down.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on 3rd down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the 1st down.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Got the 1st down, looking for more. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
2-4 single.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day. You're going to want to forget.
Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here.
Gotw buzz match. Texas 4-man.
Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. Back to pass, it's Hussein. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
Texas
as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game is that your players don't quit and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously